Trigger interview time with Ethan Newberry. So, first of all, we haven't seen you in quite some time.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been on the show.
And I know that you've been working on a number of different projects. What is the Ginger Runner?
So the Ginger Runner is this channel that I started a couple years ago, but I'm really now beginning to push publicly. So I've been doing a lot of running, and in addition to that, a lot of ultra marathons and long distances, any distance longer than a marathon.
So the project is literally the Ginger Runner.
Yeah, that's
you
why
mean
I'm
a redhead that
runs.
runs.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Explain it again. Start over.
All right, so let's start from the beginning. First of all, I have red hair. When I was born, I was given this wonderful gift, and it's real, unlike Bree's.
Stop muscling in, Bree.
Stop trying to take all my play. But in addition to that, I also run. I run a lot. And I started this channel called youtube.com/thegingernunner. There's a website and all that good stuff, documenting my journey from being kind of fat and lazy to being a runner who goes beyond the marathon distance.
Wow.
So you actually run ultra marathons?
I do, yes.
So why?
It's the question we get all the time. And when I'm in the middle of running one, that is going through my head for hours. I'm like, why the f am I doing this? This is stupid. Why am I doing this? I'd much rather be at home boofing. Boofing on the fly. But then really what ends up happening is you kind of go through this weird mental state and physical state where you're literally running on nothing. And you want to stop, you want to quit, but you don't. And you don't know what it is that's telling you to keep moving, except survival.
So how long is the longest marathon, ultra marathon you've ever run? I'm very interested. I'm always interested because this is the opposite of how I
this isn't.
live.
Yeah. So what is the longest marathon?
I want to be inspired by you.
Yeah.
No.
Brett's
That's
gonna be
why
running
I'm
marathons
doing this.
after this.
That's why I'm doing the Ginger Runner stuff. Is because I was from that place where I didn't want to run. If you were to tell me go run a couple miles, I'd be like, F that. No, that's stupid. Why would I do that? But it's changed a lot for me. So it started very, very small, just a couple miles a week, and kind of gradually turned into, I mean, it's almost like an addiction now where every time I finish a race, I'm like, I'm never doing that again. And then the next day, I'm online registering for the next one.
That's what they say about childbirth. They say it's so painful that they're like, oh my God, I can't imagine ever doing that again. But then you forget, and then you do it again.
You black out the pain. Your mind just forgets it.
And you just remember how much you love sex without condoms.
Same with ultra running.
So what's the longest marathon that you've ever ran?
The longest I've run at this point is 100 kilometers, which is 62 plus miles.
What?
Not stopping.
Well, you
take breaks, right?
You have to like walk.
Right.
Like for me, there are guys out there who just don't stop. They will just run the entire distance, and they're elite runners, and they're
on coke.
They're doing tons of coke and weed. But I will stop and I will walk a lot, because you're also on trails too, so you're mountains. This isn't like a road.
Wow.
It's a mountain, so I'll walk a lot of the uphills.
And how long does that take you?
The one that I did, I've only done one of those. I've done 350 or 450, 350 milers, and then a bunch of 50Ks. So I have videos of all these races. So that's one thing that I'm doing that not many people are doing, is documenting these races so people can see all the struggle that I go through, and the beautiful scenery that I'm running through.
That's cool too.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, that's why I like watching the Tour de France, is the scenery.
That's totally why I like taking drives.
Well, the best part is you can basically boof and watch my videos.
And will you hear you being like, oh my God?
Yeah, I talk a lot during them.
Do you vomit?
See, okay, well this is a whole other thing.
Do you poop run?
One of my biggest fears is throwing up.
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest fears. Just in life.
general? Me
Just
too.
in general. I hate it. There's got to be a phobia for it, and I have that. Whatever that phobia is, I have it. So
you
for some
swallow.
reason,
You're like swallowing it.
there are so many moments during these ultras where all you want to do is throw up. Your body's just going, you have to throw up.
Yeah.
And there's a video, the 100K that I ran. I filmed that. It's called the Cuyamaca 100K. It's on Ginger Run. You guys can go watch it. During that race, I actually document this period where for about 8 miles, I'm in the middle of nowhere, walking through these open fields, which are beautiful in retrospect, but at the time you're just like, I'm freaking out because I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's no human around me. But the urge to throw up lasted for maybe 5 hours. So I mean, just sitting there, but you are going from a running pace to literally walking step by step, and you're counting the steps. And in my book, I'm like, I don't want to throw up. I don't want to throw up.
Yeah.
Any other regular human would be like, let's just get it out and keep moving.
I'm that way too.
But I will stop and wait for that feeling to go away before I continue.
But how long did it take you to do the 60 miles? Like
14 hours.
That's insane. What have you gained from it? I mean, obviously there's got to be so much from
weight. I wouldn't actually expect it, but I think I eat more now that I'm an ultra runner. And here I was starting this whole thing to like lose weight and to kind of be slim. And I have like my legs are now just giant muscle things, and my belly is full of beer. Because my slogan is train, race, beer. Because I always believe in rewards.
Yeah, work hard, play hard. But if they were to do what you're doing, what do you think that they would get out of it for the people out there that are considering doing this?
I have a lot of followers that are just starting running. And so they'll set their first goal of a 5K, like a local 5K. And I remember when I ran my first 5K, I never thought I could run 5K. But once you finish that, you have this weird sense of, well, I did that.
It's amazing.
Like, what else can I do?
See?
And it snowballs.
Yeah.
And so, you know, a lot of the fans who are just beginning to run and that kind of thing, I tell them, just do the 5K. Like, that's an amazing goal for a lot of people. And, you know, goals might pop up later where you're like, oh, I want to run 10K, or I want to run a half marathon or a full marathon. And you just kind of have to keep setting goals for yourself to allow yourself to keep moving forward. But yeah, anytime I finish any race, it's this amazing sense of accomplishment that lasts about 24 hours, and then you sign up for the next one.
Yes.
I just have one more question.
Yeah.
What are you running from? Think about it. Just think about it.
Yeah.
Just to put it out there.
That's amazing.
I think about
fear.
on mile
Honestly, it's
75
fear.
of your
It's fear. It's doubt. I'm running from doubt that I couldn't do whatever I started to do.
To quote Breakfast at Tiffany's, no matter where you run, you just end up running into yourself.
Wow, I don't even know how to end this segment. I'm so blown away by it. The Ginger Runner, Ethan Newberry, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck. When's your next one?
In 2 weeks, 14 days.
Where is it?
It's just up north in the Santa Monica Mountains. It's called the Sean O'Brien 50K. It's not a 50 mile or anything like that, 50K. But some of the best athletes in the world that run these races will be there, so I'm really stoked.
Amazing. Yeah. Good luck in 2 weeks. And again, big shout out to Ethan Newberry. So impressed with you. And to all of you watching, please let us know your comments about Ethan and the Ginger Runner in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you all next time on Pop Sugar.